Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Rend. We're currently in the midst of a reckoning, but I figured I would try and complete my tutorial on how to tame creatures in this magnificent game. So, first things first, you're going to see these spirits in the world. Now, when you kill these, or just, destroy them, basically you will absorb their spirit into your body, and you can turn those into these spirit residue here, which you're gonna need to actually craft some of the stuff to tame up creatures. Now, the way this works is you need to get spirit residue and something called a Sunstone Topaz to create these things here. You need to create, if you go down here into Taming Tools, you need to create a Taming Crystal, as well as spirit arrows. The Taming Crystal you use to shoot a creature before you actually kill it. So you'll shoot a creature with this in the real world, and then you kill it, and you can go to the spirit realm and then tame it with these spirit arrows. Now we're going to work towards doing that here shortly. We just need a little bit of food, and then we'll be good to go. Alright, now that we've got our food, we should be good here for a little while. We've got food and we've got water. So, what we're going to do is once you've killed or basically acquired those souls, you can only get them at night, and they're always around during the reckoning. So just keep that in mind. Can I drink some of this water, please? Alright, in game. So this still is in alpha access, so just keep this in mind that you're going to encounter quite a few issues. But yeah, you'll see on the bottom left-hand side that we've got souls in our soul bar, and we take those to the Divinity Stone in your stronghold, and you'll get XP when you do this, if I can turn it in. You'll see that here we're supposed to hit F to deposit our souls. Right now, the server seems to be having a bit of a stroke on North America 3, so it's really not letting me do anything. But you're supposed to be able to walk up to this Divinity Stone and hit F. Currently, I am unable to. We're going to keep trying, though. Let's see here. Fast travel, deposit souls. Let's try it that way. Nope, not working. It does work. I've done this like 1,000 times. Alright, well, I don't know what's going on with this. This is what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to go up there once you have stuff in your soul bar, and you can deposit souls. It doesn't have to be all the way full. But the game is quite literally just not working well right now. I am quite enjoying the game, but right now the server seems to be shitting itself, and things aren't going according to plan. Now, once you've acquired your soul residue, which you get from turning souls into your spirit stone, then we can do the rest of the things that we need. So we need a very rare item called a Sunstone Topaz to create this taming crystal. Now, you could get Sunstone Topaz a few different ways. It is extremely rare. But you'll find these caves. There's a cave just up here, and you'll find these topaz nodes, which are just yellow. They look like yellow crystals, and you can find them in caves. I haven't found them outside of the caves yet. I'm sure you probably can. It's probably just really rare. Now, this cave I know has been looted by everybody, because pretty much everybody on the server is constantly trying to find these stones. But I think I found a little bit better of a way, and you'll see that there's bears and stuff in here, and it's just a pretty deadly place to be. And it's already been looted. So there's just seekers in there right now, but there is no topaz crystals, but that's where you'll find them. Now, the other way is you take your hammer, like so, and... oh, there's actually lots of spirits out right now. And you basically take your hammer and you smash up stones, and you get a chance when you're smashing up the stones to get these Topaz Geodes, which we're going to open here in a little bit. We have a chance of getting topaz, as well as... actually, let's go ahead and just get this guy here. While we're here, and there we go, some more souls. Let's find a stone and see if we can get another Topaz Geode to drop. Sweet baby Jesus, the reckoning is finally over, and I found some stones finally. So you're going to want to do is you're going to take your hammer and right-click. I haven't gotten any left-clicking, I'm not saying you can't, but I've gotten a bunch of these geodes by right-clicking with our hammer on rocks. And let's see if we can get one to drop. Oh, there's a piggy over there. I don't feel like messing with a piggy. I wonder if it was a higher drop rate during the reckoning, because I got a whole bunch really quickly. And then, of course, the reckoning is gone now. I know I recorded a clip of me getting one during the reckoning already. Let's see here. We need rock salt anyways for preserving our meats. Of course, we're not going to get one. When I want to, while actually recording while talking, we're not going to get one, but this is how you get it. I've got a bunch in my inventory. Well, 7. So there must be an increased chance during the reckoning to get rarer items, maybe? I wonder if that's actually a thing. Because I definitely harvested less rocks than this, and got like 2 or 3 while the reckoning was on. So, anyways, that is what you need to do. So definitely make sure to try and take advantage of the reckoning and get as many of those geodes as you can. It does seem, maybe I'm theorizing right now, that during the reckoning you have a higher chance of getting them. But let's just do this last one. Wow. That is cool. I would have spent way more time harvesting for these if I knew that was a thing. Anyways, because that was actually the first time I tried to do it on rocks rather than farming up the topazes. But basically what we do is we right-click these, and we can salvage it. And we got topaz shards, and our first sunstone topaz. So out of those 7, we did all 7 at once, and we got 1 sunstone topaz. It is the rarest version of the topazes. I've gotten a bunch from... Oh my god, it just took forever to get 1 sunstone topaz. It was ridiculous. It is not an easy process. We finally got our Taming Crystal. Oh. So we need to go to the Taming Tool Station to craft up these, which there is one inside of our stronghold. Okay, so what you want to look for is this Spirit Stables, and we've got the Taming Workshop here, and this is actually in here where you're going to claim your thing later after you get it tamed in the Spirit Realm. So what we need to do is we need to craft this Taming Crystal. I believe in the alpha it's got unlimited uses. I don't know if it's going to stay that way. We've got a bunch of children who can't control their fucking selves killing each other in the thing, because that's what just happens when you're on the internet and people be people. So let's go ahead and craft up all of these spirit arrows. I feel like we're probably going to need a bunch. So I'm going to use the rest of my spirit residue to get all of this. So let's see here. That's 40 spirit arrows. Adds 2 tame points per stack to a spirit creature every second for 5 seconds. So now that we've got all of these spirit arrows and our Taming Crystal, we could finally find a good creature to try and tame. Let's go ahead and I'm just going to make all of these. Ooh, our mysticism leveled up. So we got 90. That should be plenty. Now when we hold E and equip our bow, we can hit R and we can switch our ammos. So we got rough arrows, spirit arrows, and razorstone arrows. We're going to go ahead and equip our rough arrows now. And we're going to find a wolf. I want a wolf because you can actually ride them. I believe I found what I would like to tame. It's a bork, and it's gone. Where'd it go? But it had a pet rating of like 300 and something. Hopefully it's not too high to try and tame for my first thing. We also need a way into the spirit realm, which I just realized I don't have any of right now because they expired. Things in this game expire so very, very quickly. So what we need to do, there's a couple different ways to get into the spirit realm. There's these mushrooms, which we're going to head over this way towards the big tree of death, or life, whatever you want to call it. And you'll see these glowing mushrooms around, and you can harvest those and eat them to stay in the spirit realm. There's also these spirit flower thingies that you can get upon harvesting different plants. It's a very rare drop. I had 4 of them, but it took me so long to get a Sunstone Topaz that they all expired. So I'm going to try and see if we can maybe get one here quick. Maybe get lucky. Raw fiber. So you can get them from any tree pretty much by using the sickle on it. And eventually you'll get a flower. I'll see if I can get one and show it to you guys. Alright, so I haven't been able to get a lost bloom yet, but these are the mushrooms I was talking about. And did we get any, or did that just disappear? Oh, it's daytime! Oh my god, literally at the last second, it becomes... Oh, angry chickens of death! Don't go near the angry chickens of death. Alright, so you can get these lost blossoms during the day, and that's what we need. So it decays... I don't even know, it doesn't even tick down. But this lost blossom is what'll put you into the spirit realm. So I feel like before we try and tame something, I need at least like 2 or 3 of them. I don't know how long it lasts. I know the mushrooms last like 5 seconds, And there's different things. You can actually find portals around that will randomly drop, and those will put you inside of the spirit realm as well. And you can craft totems too. So I actually don't know how to craft totems. I never tried. I believe it's in mysticism, maybe. Let's see here. No, those are all elixirs. There is a totem somewhere that you can craft. Let's see here. Rough spirit siphon. Lesser totem of the other side. So you need spirit residue, adhesive paste, topaz, which we have, rough rope, crumblestone brick, and roughwood lumber to create the totem. Now this will basically give you like a small radius to be inside of the spirit realm. Okay, so I've given up trying to get the blooms and mushrooms. The mushrooms are glitched out, so I can't actually harvest any of the mushrooms, which you guys may be able to, but currently I can't. So what I need to do is I'm working on making a potion of the other side. So I need essence of hearth melon, wing webbing, which I've already got. You can get those from the Flappy Flaps of Death. Can't remember. I think they're called... I don't know what they're called. I give up. And then you need essence of Skoger fruit. So I still need to find that. I know there's like a little desert biome nearby, so I think you get it from there. So I haven't gotten it anywhere inside of here. But we need to go to the Mystic Building. You can actually craft the essence of hearth melon here. So I'm going to go ahead and craft as many of these as I can. There we go. And hopefully these will last long enough. Okay, cool. They don't have a expiration on them. So let's see here. We need to get essence of the fish. No. Essence of recovery. Animal blood. Swiftness. Essence of gold poppy. Do they not even have the essence here that I need? Huh. Animal blood. Interesting. So where the hell am I supposed to get this essence from? So it says I need essence of Skoger fruit. But it's not a thing I can make. This game is driving me crazy. Okay, so you get Skoger fruit from these little plants with the red fruit on it. I still don't know why I don't have the essence available, but maybe now that I've gotten a bunch of the Skoger fruit, it'll have unlocked in that thing. But usually, if it's available, it'll just show up as locked, and you won't be able to craft it until you at least acquire the item. So I'm not sure why it wasn't showing up in there, but I'm going to just harvest a bunch of this in the hopes that I'll be able to craft that essence so we can actually get into the spirit realm and get this taming done. Alright, so I don't know why they put the essences in different places, but to make the essence of skirk fruit, or whatever the hell it's called, you need to access the mortar and pestle. And you'll see here that the essence of Skoger fruit is there, and you just basically put in your Skoger fruit, like so, and then you craft those bad boys up. So recipes, and we'll go ahead and craft up a bunch of these bad boys. Now, do we still have water in this? No, of course not. Why would we still have water in there? Because we actually have all the things we need to craft up a couple of those potions. Now, they last for 1 minute, so you need to make sure that you've got enough to be able to tame whatever creature you have, or that you're trying to tame. So I'm going to make sure I get like 5 or 6 of these before I get started, and then we're going to actually get something tamed. Sweet baby Jesus. We've finally got... I think I only ended up... I thought I crafted 2, but for some reason only 1 is in my inventory. I feel like I lost 1, and I'm pretty upset about it, because it took... I guess it didn't really take that long to make, but still, I made it, and I want it to not be garbage. So we got 68 there. I think we could find a better Bork than that. Because if we're spending all this time, I would like it to at least have a pet rating over 200. And that crystal that we got is unlimited uses, that Taming Crystal. So once you get a Taming Crystal, it'll be good forever, at least during the alpha. I don't know if that's going to change in the future, so don't you waste it if you're watching this like way later on in the gameplay of this game, because it could very well change. But for right now, in the alpha, the Taming Crystal is unlimited. Alright, we've got a pet rating Howltooth of 415 right there. I'm going to go ahead and hit it with our Taming Crystal. Or not, don't think we hit it. Try that again. Now we hit it. Okay, so now we just gotta kill it without dying, obviously. Okay, game is lagging a little bit in the shooting of the arrows department. So once we kill it, we gotta drink our potion. Okay, we might not even kill it at this point. Okay, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Okay. Dead? Dead. Okay. Now let's go ahead and make sure we bandage ourselves. There we go. Now we enter into the spirit realm. Let's go ahead and... Oops. There we go. Make sure we equip our spirit arrows, spirit realm, and our wolf should be here. There it is. Ah! Okay, so now we have to kill it with the spirit arrows, or not. We don't want to kill it. You need to get its taming bar up, which I just realized we might be doing too much damage to it to actually tame it. So you can do spirit siphons and stuff like that, but obviously I haven't crafted up enough stuff. I was curious if we could do it with just the arrows, but it looks like we're actually going to kill it. Oh, what is that? Oh, that's one of the drows that come during the reckoning. That's crazy. We're actually going to die. We've got spirit sickness now as well. Alright, yeah, so we're actually going to kill this guy. Oh, you've been killed and we killed it. But that's basically what you've got to do to tame something. Now, there's multiple different ways to build taming. I think you're actually supposed to do it with a friend, but that's all the steps that you're really going to need. So if you go into your crafting menu, and for the taming, you'll see here that there's a rough spirit siphon. So this fires a projectile and applies Essence Amplifier, adding tame and increasing tame progress against that creature by 1%. So that's going to be helpful. Obviously, there's different levels of Spirit Siphon. And there's also different levels of... you got Runic Arrows, Enchanted Spirit Arrows. So obviously, the higher you go up with this, the better you're actually going to have. Now, I believe I have some Runic Arrows. I should have actually probably used those. But regardless, that is all you need to do to tame up something. Oh, a Spirit Totem of Calming. Interesting. That'll probably actually help for taming things up. But I definitely recommend doing it with another person. It's going to be a little bit easier. One person uses like a siphon, and the other person uses arrows. Now it's time to go get my stuff. But yeah, so basically, I highly recommend doing this with 2 people. And if you are the person that is wanting to tame the creature, make sure you're the first person to hit it with a spirit arrow. You do need to hit it with a spirit arrow first to get the taming bar there, as well as that will mean you're the person that will be claiming that creature as your own. And then basically anybody else can shoot spirit arrows at it, as well as use siphons, and no matter what, it's going to end up being yours afterwards. But anyways, I hope this video helped you guys figure out how to tame a creature in Rend. I know we weren't successful, but I spent a long time actually farming all this stuff up. And, oh, guess what? My bag is in the spirit realm, so I now have to make something to get it. That is an epic disaster. Life is terrible right now, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure to smash that like button for the disaster that has ensued upon my life. I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye!